Today on the Back Row Fantasy Show, we talk about the return of sports and top 10 quarterbacks. Coming up on the Back Row Fantasy Show, starting now.
Welcome to the Back Row Fantasy Show with your hosts, Jeremy Barker, Aaron Arms, and Brian Hucks.
Hello. Welcome to another edition.
Good morning.
That intro made it sound like I'm Brian Hucks.
Hello.
Yeah, you're a very, very disappointing version of Brian Hucks.
Yeah.
You don't even have a beard.
You're a
You can't even
beardless-
grow a beard.
A beardless.
That's actually true. I can't.
Beardless version.
You don't have to explain that.
You
Like,
yell a
it's
lot,
obvious.
Arms.
I know.
You yell so much.
I also drink a lot.
Are you back on the
The sauce?
the sauce?
Yeah.
The roids?
No, the sauce.
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, thank you again for
Don't ever
joining.
let a man who drinks Michelob Ultra yell at you. Talk to him woman to woman.
Thank you again for joining the Back Row Fantasy Show. This evening we have a fine spectacle of a podcast for you where we talk about quarterbacks and we also talk about the return of the MLB, the Major League Baseball, and we also talk about the National Basketball
God.
Association return.
Oh my God! Just can you get it more exciting and not as boring?
Sure. We're going to talk about the National Basketball Association.
We're talking about sports coming back and how it's going to look. Is that better?
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome back. It's going to be a short one. We've got lots of things to do tonight, lots of stuff on the docket. And guess what? We still have no fucking sports.
Coming though. It's coming. Baseball opening day before anyone else. Opening day is projected to be July 23rd or 24th
Yeah.
with the 60-game season.
Well, you know, typically I hate baseball, but for once in my entire 39-year life, I am excited.
I might watch all freaking 60 games of the Reds. They're going to be out of it by
I
game
would
20.
not
We
go
understand
far.
that.
I'm not that excited.
But, I mean, listen, I've been saying for years, the game is too long and the season is too long.
That's correct.
Which
I
I
could
think
wholeheartedly agree.
160 or 180. I mean, it's ridiculously long season. It's like a third of the season, and the way they're going to do it is they're going to do a 60-game season with 40 games in division. So each division has 5 teams, so you play each team 10 times. And then, so if you're the, let's say the NL Central, you'll play the NL Central, a total of your 40 games. Then you'll play the AL Central,
Okay.
the other 20. And that's how they're going to do their seeding.
I like that. I mean, I think they're doing this right. I know that,
I agree.
that it's a mixed bag on opinions, but I feel like they're doing it correctly. I really do.
From my understanding, they're going to do basically the same playoff format, and so it'll be business as usual whenever the playoffs come around.
Right.
Which I don't mind that.
I don't either. I don't mind it at all. And I really am. You know what? I'm full of shit. I'm saying I'm excited and I'll probably watch baseball, but I'm going to be completely honest with you folks. I'm probably not.
I'll watch a little
I
bit.
probably
All jokes aside,
won't.
I will.
I'll
I usually
it-
watch the World Series. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody watches a little bit of it.
Not really, not me. I'll watch an inning of the game and I'll be like, yeah, this is the reason I don't watch baseball. Live, take me out to the ball game. Hell yeah.
It's
On
so
TV.
different when you're live.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun when you're at the stadium. Feed me some popcorn and Cracker Jacks.
I agree. I mean, it is a. If you're a guy, and I am not a baseball guy, I just want to 100% clarify. I am a sports guy. Baseball is something I occasionally catch. But if you have the opportunity to go to a live baseball game, go. I don't care if you hate it on TV or not. Go.
Yeah, it's fun.
You probably will enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I mean, $14 beers are spectacular. They don't taste better.
It's not as good as $7 popcorn.
Ooh.
$7 popcorn.
Yeah,
It really
can
hits
taste
the
every
spot.
cent.
It hits the spot.
It does. Those kernels get stuck in your teeth, and it's just different. You can tell there's $7 kernels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
But it's only like the
Though they bought-
$4 butter though. Like,
Yeah.
That's the thing that sucks. Like $4 popcorn butter, but like
Right.
$7 popcorn kernels.
I
So
mean,
it-
all the stuff came from the Dollar Tree, but when they put it in their popcorn maker,
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
that
yeah.
much better.
yeah, it's just
you
so
can
much
taste
better.
the atmosphere in it.
You
You,
can
can taste
tell-
the
yeah.
baseball.
It tastes like pine tar and spit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And when you eat an
Chewy
ice cream
tobacco
sundae out of a mini helmet, feels like you're playing the game.
Oh,
Feels like
yeah.
that's your helmet.
Although I will tell you something that is cool that most professional baseball stadiums do. If you bring your child there for the first time, they'll give them the first game certificate.
Yeah.
They'll give them
Yeah.
typically a signed like a player card, but it's not like a card. It's like a big picture of the player with some stats and stuff on it. That was kind of cool.
One of my favorites
cool.
is Diamond Dog Night. Super fucking cheap hot dogs all night. Freaking sorry.
I mean, it's like
No, you're good.
it's like $42 to get in, but it's totally worth 10 cents for the hot dog.
Oh yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
depends.
I
If
mean,
they play the Padres, it's like $4.20 to get in.
Yeah, if you're playing,
Diamondbacks.
Did you
and
just
I just
specifically
want to know.
pick
I want to
420?
know
or-
why the exact dollar amount we went with there.
I was trying to see if anyone else caught that, PJ. Thanks for
Yeah,
ruining
no,
it.
maybe if we played the Rockies, Colorado.
Right.
So yeah, no, but I'm not. All jokes aside, if you wait till your team's out of contention, you can watch baseball live for like $6.
Oh, yeah.
Serious as a
Oh,
heart
yeah.
attack. $6 with taxes and everything. Totally worth it.
Absolutely worth it. Even if you know they're not going anywhere, it's still worth it.
Get
Not to mention the other team could be in the playoffs.
and you can get slightly tuned up on your way to the stadium, right? And
What was that?
That was my phone, and we just realized I have the
Wow.
sound on. I'm so
wow.
sorry.
Thanks for ruining this
Wow,
podcast.
Just
I
scrap.
know.
Just cancel it.
I heard it, and I was
Wow.
like, "Oh my
I'm
god!"
done.
Listen, that's the equivalent of us being at my daughter's dance recital, the daughter that I don't have, and your phone going off.
Why would I be at your daughter's dance recital?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's a really good question. I do not.
Anyhow. So, there is another thing that's going to happen soon. The NBA.
PJ's going to my daughter's dance recital.
What the deuce? So the NBA is coming back.
That's what I'm excited about.
I'm pretty excited with that as well. So the format for that: 22 teams returning to start play on July 30th. So we're going to have two sports at the same time. I mean, we went with none to two, which is a big
We
plus.
got the UFC, and if you want to count WWE as a sport,
Yeah,
technically we got.
A WWE wrestler tested positive for coronavirus. That shit's over.
Yeah, but UFC
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't actually click into the article because I don't care.
UFC stayed open through the whole coronavirus thing.
Yeah,
though.
but they've
bought-
been doing some wicked.
They canceled one event.
They did.
Yeah,
It was a big one.
Yeah, but I mean, like they, for the most part, that they stayed open, bought a private island, and was able to.
I think
Yeah.
the private island's new, isn't it?
Yeah, that's coming up, or maybe that's tomorrow. Is that tomorrow?
Oh, I thought
don't
I thought
know.
the place that they were doing everything was just called Fight Island. Like I thought that
It
was the
is.
island they bought and was just hosting
But-
all the events at. So
well,
nobody
yeah,
got.
it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Look at me, misinformed on sports like usual.
Well, our last show you were talking about Mario.
Go G Ford.
So one interesting thing about the NBA finals, or the NBA, excuse me, the play-in playoffs, is that the East only has 9 teams, but there's 22 teams playing. So apparently there's teams that are so far out of it in the Eastern Conference that they're just like, nah, bro, you're done. Like just
Right.
tough shit. You're not going to play. Once they do, from my understanding, it's like some sort of a round robin. The 8th and 9th seed, if the 8th seed is 4 games ahead of the 9th seed, the 8th seed, they're automatically playing the 1 seed. Okay, so it's a 16 game or 16, 8 and 8, 16 in the East, 16 in the West.
Okay.
But if the 8th and 9th are within 4 games, the 8th has to win 1 game, and they're in to play the 1 seed. The 9th seed has to win 2 games, and they're in. So I do find that kind of an odd twist. So
I agree.
Between the 8th and 9th, the 8th, 1 game they're in, the 9th has to win 2 games. So
me not really being a sports guy, is there any way around that? Like, could they do anything differently to better that situation?
yeah, be ahead by more than 4 games.
Okay.
I mean, that's it. I mean, I believe it was, yeah. If the team with the 8th best record in this conference is more than 4 games ahead of the team with the 9th best.
No, what I mean is like on the NBA side. You said this was NBA, right?
Yes.
Okay, so on the NBA side, like, could they change the rules any differently so that it wasn't that way? Because you said it was kind of a weird twist.
It's a weird twist because I've never seen this before. If I'm the 8th seed and I'm 3 games ahead of the 9th seed, I'm the 8th best team.
Right.
So they're trying to eliminate the potential. Well, this team happened to play the Lakers, one more time, or they played, just for instance, the 8th team played 2 LeBron rest games, and the 9th team played LeBron full health all 3 times. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's how they're trying to eliminate it. So if they're really equal, yeah, I mean it's a weird thing, but I'm just glad it's back.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, of course, playoffs are playoffs. They're expecting to go up to October on the playoffs. So, NBA draft lottery is set to be August 25th.
I just hope it sustains. I just want it to sustain. I just want it to go on. I don't want to play 2 or 3 games and then nothing.
Well, they're supposed to all meet in what, Orlando? I believe it's Orlando. They're all supposed to basically meet and more or less be off, secluded from everybody, with a lot of guys, this is what we're doing. Now, this will be interesting to me, just from the aspect of, you don't have a lot of exposure. You got to think, there are some great athletes that get in trouble. They're great athletes that have subpar games because they were out at the bar too late.
Yeah.
I mean, it does happen. It doesn't matter the sport. I mean, the Raiders were missing their center in a Super Bowl. Their starting freaking center was not there for the Super Bowl.
Too much to drink the night before?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think
Did they ever come out and say? Or?
No, I want to say he just MIA. He had some mental health issues, but that kind of stuff happens. You take away the temptations of going out to the bar, you're going to eliminate some potential hazards, some potential. I'm sick and I'm not feeling well. People get hungover celebrating a win.
Yeah,
that shit. I mean, it really does happen.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if the cream truly does rise and the best teams truly do win, because we're also going to be looking at this from a very limited injury standpoint too. This isn't an 82 game season to where somebody's they're hurting because they played 82 games. There's a huge rest. There's a lot of guys that are come back fully healthy. We're going to, in theory, see the best of the best at their best. So,
I'll definitely be tuning in this season then.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. At least once, in my opinion, once the playoffs hit.
Yeah.
Bark?
Wow. Well, actually, where I want to go with this next, hold on. I've got problems.
What's wrong?
My kid will not go to sleep and he's crying for me.
All right.
It's been a long time since that happened.
There, use the bathroom. If you want to run down there, we can wait out for a few.
Okay.
Just
I'm trying to get her to agree to it. Hey, we're still streaming.
I was going to say, do you want to pause the stream?